leader of opposition, I think it's the history is being made for the first time. Going after the Election Commission of India, your opening comments, कि ढूंढ के निकाल लेंगे?
Actually, such comments have been galore since the beginning of the election process in our country and our democracy. And during our time also, against EVM, such vicious campaign was launched against ECI, and ECI came forward with the EVM challenge. So generally, ECI have been acting as a punching bag from both sides. Anybody who is unhappy with ECI's decision will just give one or two punches here and there. And ECI will always stand by their free, fair, credible election delivery and their workforce, saying that anyone doing anything wrong will not be spared.
Ajit, is it different from the previous allegations? Is this a Rubicon shift or is it the same thing? What today Mr. Gandhi said in Parliament?
There can be no comparisons on these counts. Politics is politics.
Okay, you're saying it's politics and politics. Ajit, the question is for you.
Look, the wording of the LOP could have been slightly more sophisticated, but I must admit that the way the ECI has conducted the SIR, they have lost total credibility. You see, in India, and of course there's a former election commissioner sort of in our panel, in India the system of voting was such, the conventional wisdom was the British system, where it's the state's role to ensure that citizens of India join the list of election commission. Right now, what the ECI has done in total reversal, this is an American system that he has imposed. He's putting the onus on the voter. That means the whole principle that until you are proven guilty, you are innocent, right? So you have to prove that the voter concerned in this case is actually a foreign national, which the ECI has not done. And after not doing that, on simple silly grounds like permanently migrated, like not available in that 25 days, that the window that has been given to Bihar voters in the middle of a summer scorcher, when the whole state is in the north is under floods, he expects people to be at home. 3 times they claim that the BLO will go, and if not, then you are permanently moved. Based on what? What is the evidence? So I think the credibility of the Election Commission has been the lowest in the history of India. I always say compare that to TN Session, compare that to James Michael Lingdo. Look at the kind of great reforms that they carried out, and that was the Bihar, by the way, that was a Bihar election of 1995 where I started my entire psephological exercise, and the kind of credibility TN Session had all over Bihar. And this gentleman, he has lost all credibility. First of all, the way he has been selected itself is questionable, because the judiciary was the Chief Justice of India was not present in his selection. Number one, so that makes him, that the entire procedure of selection is questionable. And number two, the way he's conducting the SIR, he is claiming that 22 lakh people have died. What the hell was he doing? Okay. And his entire team in January.
We'll get into the SIR. Ajit, we'll get into the SIR a little later. My question is very simple.
I think, according to me, Rahul Gandhi, the language could have been more sophisticated. But yes, there is a serious charge that this gentleman is not. He doesn't give a damn about people.
Dr. Pooja Tripathi, your critics say naach na aave aangan teda. I mean, so you are just gunning after EC, not winning elections, so you are just going after EC?
Karthik, I was just listening to Ravi Shankar Prasad ji. उन्होंने कहा बिहार भी हारेंगे, बंगाल भी हारेंगे. When election results are done and dusted, the Election Commission of India is working hands in glove with Bharatiya Janata Party by the pains and stakes to conduct elections. And the Election Commission has gone on to record that Rahul Gandhi is not meeting. We met Election Commission body, former delegation of Congress in on May 1, 2, 16th and 23rd for the MCC, violation of Model Code of Conduct, no action happened. We met Election Commission on October 9 for the Haryana results. We met Election Commission on December 3 and December 10 for Maharashtra elections. We again met Election Commission, our delegation met Election Commission on February 7, and this issue was raised by Rahul Gandhi at the floor of the Parliament on February 3, and we just had written letters, multiple letters to Election Commission with just two demands: publishing, consolidated digital machine readable format of voter list and post 5 p.m. CCTV footage. But all we get is, this is absurd, this is unparliamentary, things like that. We have made some straight away two demands which has not been met since February 3, and we are sitting at August 1. So when Rahul Gandhi says this, this is, I must put it in a way that, the biggest leader of opposition, when he goes on to say कि हम किसी को छोड़ेंगे नहीं, चाहे वो retired हो या कुछ भी हो, this goes on to show the structural lacunae in EC's ethos of transparency, accountability. Also, a leader,
don't you think he's threatening it, Dr. Pooja Tripathi? He's threatening a constitutional body कि retired हो, कुछ हो, छोड़ेंगे नहीं.
You think Rahul Gandhi is just talking out of a thin air?
He's leader of opposition. I mean, there is some constitutional propriety to that office.
Yeah, Kartikeya, we took 6 months because the election commission was not ready to give us the machine readable format. हमने आपके candidates को दे दिया, आपके booth agents को देखना चाहिए था. भैया जब सारा काम हमारे booth agents को करना है, सारा काम candidates को करना है, तो why is election commission?
ठीक है, Mr. Kuntal Krishna, your opening comments on Rahul Gandhi. Your opening comments on Rahul Gandhi threatening Election Commission of India?
Yeah, Kartikeyan, leader of, as Mr. Jha was saying, the leader of opposition should have been more factual. Rahul Gandhi as an individual, how serious he is, I'm not going to comment on that. But it is Rahul Gandhi who is leader of opposition. And when leader of opposition in India is speaking about a constitutional body, he must be factual. Rahul Gandhi is straight away raising fingers on a constitutional body. I was listening to Dr. Tripathi. Dr. Tripathi, Election Commission sent a mail to leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi on 12th June. They wrote a letter to leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi on 12th June. Today is 1st of August. Till now, leader of opposition of India has not responded either to the mail or to the letter sent by Election Commission to him. I am saying this on record because Election Commission has released this on record. So when Mr. Gandhi is raising a question on Election Commission, he must be more factual and he has to be more responsible in his political life. What he's talking about? What he's talking about? He is not at all talking about those states where Congress or opposition won. So Election Commission is doing fine in those states. But where they were defeated, where they can see a for sure defeat, Rahul Gandhi is raising questions on Election Commission. When it comes Bihar, elections are around the corner. SIR has been released. Rahul Gandhi for sure know that whole of the opposition will shrink to a very minimal number in Bihar. So he has again started his own rhetorics, his fashionable rhetorics. Election Commission ko chhodenge nahi, parmanu bam phodenge. What are you talking, man? Sir, Mr. Rahul Gandhi is not at all, and he is not speaking all these things in his individual capacity. He is speaking all these things in the capacity of leader of opposition of India. So he has to be more factual. He has to be more responsible. Otherwise, we cannot have such an irresponsible person on such a high chair.